This is living agriculture. Now, we are going to see or handle what we call poultry rearing. Now, poultry rearing, this is an enterprise which is universal, which can be managed by any person, any tribe, any age, any gender, regardless of the nationality, tribe, religion, or place of residence. In poultry, we have different types of chicken breeds. Enkoko zirimu ebika oba olulyo. Now, number one here, this is what we call the local breed. When we talk of the local breed, these are local chicken. Ze Muganda wazanti ngando, oba nsoga, oba nyankole, oba ncholi. This is the local chicken. And the lifespan is 5 years to 15 years in production. Enkoko enansi oba traditional ewangala wakati w'emyaka 5 ne 15 in production. Now the layers, these are the exotic commercial layers. Lifespan 2 years. Ewangala emyaka 2 gyokka. Then the broilers, the commercial ones, the maximum lifespan is 5 months. Tesuka wao miezi 5. Broilers, emugamba mbuza nyama for meat. Now we come to the croilers. These croilers, this was the crossbreeding of layers and the broilers to come to croilers. That's why they grow fat, they grow fast. When they start laying, they lay non-stop. Lifespan is 3 to 7 years in production. Now rainbow, these are dual purpose, multicolor. They are more or less local, zagala fanagana, but the growth rate is what matters. Rainbow, these are brown, both the cock and the hens. Lifespan 4 years. Sasso, they are also brown, white, multicolor, like a Guinea, for Guinea. Lifespan is 5 years in production. The current or the new breed is the Sussex. This Sussex is white in color, but has the belt here. Here, black. Lifespan is 7 years. Now, if we are to be going into poultry rearing or chicken industry, what is your broad objective of going into this project? Because everyone has the feeling over the vision, over the mission of going into poultry rearing with an objective. Wano omuntu ayagala okulunda alunda n'ekigendererwa. Why? Simanyi. So this is why we intend to do that. If we train our members or the community, we should have the vision. We have the mission. Then the objective. Now the local. One, it is a dual purpose. Why? One, it lays eggs. Two, you get chicks. 3 meat, and 4 luxury. Kati bino ebina, you choose on 1 or the 3. Local chicken, if they lay eggs, a tray is between 20 to 35. 1 tray. A tray mwegula wakati w'emitwalo 2 ne 3 ekitundu, depending on where you are. Now, if you decide to see that the laid eggs have to be hatched into 1 day old chick, it is between 2,000 to 3,500, 1 day old. And if it comes to meat or growth, 1 kilogram is at 20. Now, assuming it has 4 kgs, it is there. But let's take the
my viewers of Living Agriculture. This is Luigare I welcome you to this channel of Living Agriculture, where you get the knowledge, the skill, and the technical system. Today, I cordially invite whoever is viewing, even if you are not in the country and you have some people left behind, please, we are organizing a workshop at the farm, and this workshop is scheduled to take place on 8th of June 2024. We are meeting at our offices in the New Tax Park. That's where we shall live as a team or as a group to the farm. The entrance is 50,000. But if you are a living viewer or a subscriber or our family, you will need to pay just 30. 20 is paid by Living Agriculture. Whatever you have been viewing, hatching eggs in a motor tire, hatching in a pot, how do we mix the feeds practically? How do we put charcoal in the feeds, what quantity? How do we make the medicine for toothache, for ulcers, for prostate, for diabetes, and pressure? We are going to show everything on that day. I thank you for viewing, but whoever is viewing, share this video. On 8th of June, it is our farm training. We are meeting in the New Tax Park at our offices. That's where we shall depart. The farm is located in Seguku, Katare. This is where we have all our enterprises. I welcome you there, but the registration you have to register with Hannah on 0775 107737. Registration 0775 107737. Any Airtel subscriber, it is 0741 82 84 05. I repeat, for registration for the workshop, 0741 82 84 05. Make sure that if at all you have one of the diseases I mentioned, on your registration include the treatment you want. Is it diabetes? Is it pressure? Is it prostate? Is it toothache? Or what? Or ulcers? Such that it enables us to come with the medicine. We need treated people. We need live people, such that we can go in farming when we are alive. I'm Luigare on 8th of June. It is our farm training at Seguku. The entrance is 50, but for Living Agriculture family, you are going to pay only 30. 20 have been sponsored by Living Agriculture Channel. I thank you for viewing. I thank you for liking. We meet on that day. Thank you.
Minimum, it is not less than that. Enkoko empanga teka wansi wa mitwalo 4 ku muntu azze ewaka. Njagala mpanga 40,000. If it is luxury, kati ife abamu ezimu tuzirunda nga bimuli waka, omuntu najja n'omusalirako. That's why I always say that who is viewing in a week, how many weekends do you have? Ekintu ekyo ntera okibuuza abantu. In 7 days, how many weekends do you have? What do I mean with that? Kubanga in 7 days, how many weekends? For that one who is in chicken or poultry, you should be having that. If at all in 7 days, let Monday be for meat, goat meat. Then Wednesday be for chicken. Then Friday be for fish. And Sunday it should be for rabbits. Meaning until these 4 days are your weekends. Hawali wagambira kasiru. What we are trying to say, it is possible. Why? Because we are going back to see what are the advantages and the disadvantages of this local chicken we started with. You start with only 5 chicks of 5 months. These 4 are hens. 1 cock. Now in 1 month, this one, each one will lay 20 times 4, we shall get 80 eggs. This is where our calculation comes. Abamu ne mulwala emitwe. We start with only 5 chicks or cocks, chicken of 5 months. 4 hens, each one, if it is vaccinated, given proper feeding, water, that means in a month we expect 80 eggs. Now 80 eggs, as we said it at the start, this is our demarcation. Now put here our tire. Motor tire, guno mupiira gwa motoka. Now what you do, get the cotton wool, put inside where the tube stays. Now where you have put the cotton wool, get these 80 eggs, put where you have put the cotton wool. After these eggs inside there, cover again with a cotton wool. After that, get the size of bag, cover here, where the rim covers. Leave there for 21 days. Out of 80 eggs, we expect 60 chicks. That's where our calculation starts. In just 6 months, you start with 5. In 6 months, then you have 80 chicks. 60. Now from the 60, assuming that 60, we have 40 hens. And each one lays 20 in a month. This means we shall be having 800 eggs. Now of the 800 eggs, we shall not put them here in the tire. It will require to be taken to the incubator. And once we take them to the incubator, we are calculating. Njagala ndaba kabakati wano tugenze mu calculations mu kubala. I don't want somebody to get lost here. No. Wano ndi mu kibalo mathematics. This is 80 eggs in 6 months. Now 800 eggs, if we are taken to the incubator there, we expect 600 chicks. And we pray that out of 600 we get 400 hens. 6 months. Now this one we brood them and rear them up to 5 months. And the 400 times 20 eggs each, we shall be having 80,000 eggs. At 11 months, olina akugamba tuli banvu. This is the simple calculation. That's why I always promote local chicks. Why? This is what we get. It is not done in any other breed. Awo butine awembuliza nti honestly, do we need to lament as being poor? We started with 5. In 5 months, we got 40. In 6 months, we got 600. Now in 11 months, we have got 400, making to 80,000. So there you can see where we are going. In that, every person has his own thinking and decision. We started with a vision. Here is to beat what we call unemployment. Mission is that once you start with this, the broad objective is to see that you become somebody who can be having over 1,000 birds, such that you start hatching. That's the objective of going into local chicken. Now, that is how the calculation of the local chicken is done. Kati omuntu ajja kugamba ate local chicken ate tezikula, that's being mad. The local chicken grows the same as the commercial. Teriyo nkoko etekula. No, it's not there. But the way how you care about them. Abamu bagamba nti enkoko local chicken. To be honest, it starts laying at 5 months. Like the layers. Because even you find that layers can start at 6.5. Bino byonna gyebiri. But how do you feed them? How do you treat them? What's the shelter? How does the shelter look like? Because some people there, once they open their door in the morning, it toils for about 40 miles, looking for only 50 to 70 grams. Eno tejja kukula. Always free range cannot produce what you expect it to produce. Ekyo tekiriyo. And don't confuse yourself and deceive yourself. Kati oli bwagamba, you see when you go into local chicken ate they don't grow. That's madness. Kyoyogerako oba tokimanyi. Now,
my viewers of Living Agriculture, this is Luigare. I welcome you to this channel. of living agriculture, where you get the knowledge, the skill, and the technical assistance. Today, I cordially invite whoever is viewing, even if you are not in the country and you have some people left behind, please, we are organizing a workshop at the farm. And this workshop is scheduled to take place on 8th of June 2024. We are meeting at our offices in the New Tax Park. That's where we shall live as a team or as a group to the farm. The entrance is 50,000. But if you are a living viewer or a subscriber or our family, you will need to pay just 30. 20 is paid by living agriculture. Whatever you have been viewing, hatching eggs in a motor tire, hatching in a pot, how do we mix the feeds practically? How do we put charcoal in the feeds? What quantity? How do we make the medicine for toothache, for ulcers, for prostate, for diabetes and pressure? We are going to show everything on that day. I thank you for viewing, but whoever is viewing, share this video. On 8th of June, it is our farm training. We are meeting in the New Tax Park at our offices. That's where we shall depart. The farm is located in Seguku, Katare. This is where we have all our enterprises. I welcome you there, but the registration have to register with Hannah on 0775 107737. Registration 0775 107737. An Airtel subscriber, it is 0741 82 84 05. I repeat, for registration for the workshop, 0741 82 84 05. Make sure that if at all you have one of the diseases I mentioned, on your registration include the treatment you want. Is it diabetes? Is it pressure? Is it prostate? Is it toothache? Or what? Or ulcers? Such that it enables us to come with a medicine. We need treated people. We need live people, such that we can go in farming when we are alive. I'm luigareThe. On 8th of June, it is our farm training at Seguku. The entrance is 50, but for living agriculture family, you are going to pay only 30. 20 have been sponsored by living agriculture. I thank you for viewing. I thank you for liking. We meet on that day. Thank you.